I had to check to make sure that I actually heard what I thought I heard when Donald Trump met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky less than 2 weeks ago.
God willing, we get peace. Are you open to holding an election in your country?
Yes, of course. We are open for election, yes. We need a truth, yes, everywhere, in the battlefield, in the sky, in the sea, to make possible for people to do democratic, open, legal elections.
So you say during the war you can't have elections. So let me just say 3.5 years from now, so you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections? Oh, that's good. I wonder what the fake
you like this idea.
Yeah. What you see there is Donald Trump having a light bulb come on in his head on live television, learning in real time that he can simply stop elections if the United States happens to be in a war with someone. But I don't think it even has to go that far, as Trump has been openly talking about how some people think that having a dictator would be just fine.
So the line is that I'm a dictator, but I stop crime. So a lot of people say, if that's the case, I'd rather have a dictator.
He's also been declaring emergencies left and right. In fact, declaring emergencies has become, like Trump's many, many executive orders, sort of a go-to for him to enact policies or just do things that he wants to do, like sending the National Guard into Washington, D.C. He mentioned declaring emergencies again at a cabinet meeting on Tuesday.
People are safe now. The turn has gone fast. I knew it was going to go fast, but this turn has gone really fast. And within a month or two, this is going to be one of the safest places in the country. I have no doubt about it. And we'll do an extension. We'll work with Congress, or I could declare an emergency, but I don't think that's going to be necessary.
That's not really what the definition of emergency is, though. If it doesn't have to happen, it's probably not an emergency. That hasn't stopped Trump and the White House from declaring them all over the place. So what's stopping Trump from declaring some sort of national emergency next year ahead of the midterm elections and then saying, sorry, can't have elections because of this national emergency? What's stopping Trump from declaring some sort of emergency and saying, actually, I'd really like to abide by the 22nd Amendment and not serve a third term as president, but we've got this national emergency here, so I have to stay in office? I'm not sure what more it will take for important institutions like legacy media and academia to recognize that Trump is openly talking about suspending elections, regularly mentions serving a third term, and says he'll simply declare emergencies to send in law enforcement and military units that are loyal to him. I guess a lot of people are still holding out hope that our institutions will prevail, but I'm not so sure about that. Trump has been accumulating power through the use of the military and law enforcement since he took office in January. On Tuesday, one of Trump's cabinet members noted that we're in the third American Revolution, and Republicans and Trump supporters just have a little bit farther to go to complete their mission.
I do believe we're in a revolution. 1776 was the first one, 1863 or so with Abraham Lincoln was the second. This is the third, with Donald Trump leading the way, and we are saving America.
Top White House advisor Stephen Miller called Democrats something like a
domestic extremist organization. The Democrat Party does not fight for, care about, or represent American citizens. It is an entity devoted exclusively to the defense of hardened criminals, gangbangers, and illegal alien killers and terrorists. The Democrat Party is not a political party. It is a domestic extremist organization.
That, along with Trump's long history of denying election results that don't go his way, don't really tell me that this is a party that's going to accept results that they don't like. And the easiest way to avoid losing an election is to just not have one at all.